Hi guys. First of all, thank you for all the supportive comments, they really keep me going. As for why I didn't post last month's progress report, I didn't have time to play or make the video since I had the Finnish equivalent of high school finals. I consider October to be the third month of Labyrinth since I didn't play in September at all. Also, I forgot to take clips of most of the runs done in August, so that's why they aren't there. In July, I left off with having the level in 5 runs and my goal for August being to connect them and hopefully get the whole thing in 3 runs. The first progress towards that came on the 8th when I got 22 to 45. Now I only needed 22% from 0 to get the level in 4 runs. Though at this point I knew the level was way too hard and that I needed to nerf it quite a bit. However, I really wanted to get it in 4 runs in this impossible version. That ended up not happening though. Even though I managed to get 22 3 times in like a week of grinding, I decided to just nerf it since there really was no point to grind the 22% run. Though I was quite demotivated by this since I felt like I had let myself down by grinding for so long just to not even be able to get the level in 4 runs. Just to put this into perspective, by this point I had almost 70,000 attempts. That is the second highest attempt count I have on any level, and I don't even have the level in 4 runs. Yeah. Anyway, so I did nerf almost every part quite a bit, where it feels much more doable. I did the nerf on the 13th, and 3 days after that I almost got 52 to 100, dying to 90% on the 16th. The very next day I spent quite a while playing, spending almost 5,000 attempts only on the 17th, and it sure paid off. I managed to get 62 to 100, 52 to 91, drop to 77 and 29 to 66. Now I finally had the level in 4 runs and almost 3. And getting the level in 3 runs is what I would spend the rest of the month on. Getting the level in 3 runs required me to get 30% from 0. And that is exactly what I did on the 30th of August, getting this run. Oh, I mean this run.
Mitä vittua?
Mitä vittu? Onks tää ollut ennätys?
Nyt kaikki tuhoutuu. Mitä helvettiä tapahtuu?
That run brought me a new surge of motivation, finally getting some good progress. And that brings us to the end of August. And now it's time for the changes I made. The biggest changes in August were changing the swing at 34% a lot, since it was really awkward before. Now it's basically free, but I like it that way. Then there's obviously the big nerf date I told you about, which I did on the 13th, nerfing pretty much everything. Then I also added quite a few S blocks to make the dash orb transitions a ton more consistent. Finally onto the stats. In August I had 8 streams, which is more than July to be fair, but it's still not a lot. I had 40,000 new attempts totaling at 87k, and my best runs were 37, 29 to 66, and 61 to 100. Now let's set some goals for October. I want to get that all in 2 runs, hopefully at least 1 drop attempt and drop to 100. That's it. As usual, I have my Twitch channel in the description, and I'll try to be more active on it than in August, but I can't promise anything.